So here I am looking through my spice cupboard. I have most of my spices in here and I'm trying to figure out which ones would taste the best in the soup today and what I'm feeling the mood for. Plus I've got excellent juggling skills. I'm just talking to my daughter Kelsey. She stepped into the kitchen. So I'm using a bouillon cube, a vegetable one this time. I don't have any vegetable stock, so I'm just using that, and I usually just put some boiling water over it and let it dissolve. And I find that those are easy to have on hand in my cupboard, so if I don't have the Tetra packs of the vegetable stock, I'll use that. So I'm just warming up some olive oil in a pan, a Dutch oven. DOP, San Marzano tomatoes. They're supposed to be the best. Then I've got some tomato paste in the tube there. I don't know, I thought I have these tomatoes on hand, so I thought I'd use them. I'm showing you all the ingredients, which are just a few. So onions, garlic, the bouillon cubes, some red chili peppers, some cumin, coriander, and I think I also have a tiny bit of sugar over there because you want to add a little bit of sweetness to when you're using tomatoes. And I'm not sure, I haven't tried maple syrup or something else because I just use a tiny amount. So this is not about my great skills in the kitchen. I just, do what I can. But I'm just showing you how easy it is to cook a quick lunch. And sometimes you think that making things from scratch will take so long. But in reality, all the time that this took was just chopping up the onion and garlic and opening up the can of tomatoes. I use a lot of garlic. So I think I've got about 7 cloves of garlic. You don't have to do them very fine, mince them fine, because at the end we're going to use a stick blender. So just chop them up roughly. And actually it says, apparently I've heard about garlic that if you don't chop it up as fine, they don't get bitter. So I'm just giving these onions and the garlic a little bit of a saute. Trying not to burn the garlic. Then I'm going to add the spices right into that olive oil and garlic onion mixture. So this is the dried red chili peppers. So I just go by a guesstimate, maybe 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Then this is the coriander, teaspoon, a little bit more. Oh, maybe a little bit more. See, this is how I cook. Cumin, I'm trying to be light on it because my husband is not a fan of cumin. So it's like, oh, I want it so bad, but then I have to be so careful. Oh, not too much. He makes me nervous with the cumin because he might say something. Some pepper. And a little sprinkling of salt. Looks like a lot, but it's not. Some sea salt. And I'm just going to saute that for another minute. So this is basically the liquid for the soup. So a few cups of the vegetable broth if you have it, or the bouillon cube, and water. I added another 1 cup, so a total of 3 cups. I find these really handy, these tubes of tomato paste, because I found that if I bought the little tins, I'd never use it all up and I'd have to save some. Sometimes I'd forget it in a little container in the fridge and it might go moldy. So this is great because you can seal it. So I'm adding that right in with the spices and the garlic and onion. I cook just by feel, I guess you'd say, because I think, I thought, well, maybe I should add a bit more. So here I'm adding the sugar. It's about 1 to 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar. I haven't tried maple syrup or something else. I might try that one time. The tomatoes are going in. So this vegetable bouillon and the water has cooled, so I'm putting it into the can just to get every last bit of tomato juice out. Oh, and I didn't mention I do add full fat coconut milk in there. Don't you hate that when you poke through the coconut milk, the hardened top, and it bursts out like that? So annoying. Check the ingredients on the coconut milk. You don't want any extra added ingredients in there. Just get the full fat milk. So now basically I will bring it to a boil, lower the heat, let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Cooking vegan is so easy. I do have some resources in the description. If you want to have a look at them, you can download a resource page with all kinds of books and recipe books and videos and things that you can watch. Because it's been proven that the more plants you incorporate into your diet, the better off your health will be. This was so quick to make, and I'm going to have it at the end with a plant-based vegan grilled cheese sandwich. This is just my stick blender, pureeing it. You could use probably a blender also. But if you want to do something really healthy, have some really whole grain bread with some hummus on top. I'm not a fan of croutons, but you could also have it like that. If you like this video and you want to have more videos on tips to have great brain health, and then of course your body will follow, subscribe to my channel and like this video, and we will see you next Monday. Have a great week.